But alright, but that's enough of the undercard. Now we're going to move over to the main card, and the first fight on the main card is Justin Lawrence versus John Kofor. And of course, I'm going with Justin Lawrence, and you are going also with Justin Lawrence, correct?
Yeah, we have all the same picks. For me, this isn't really that much of a close fight. Kofor is 7-1, and his one loss is by knockout. But he's mostly a sub guy, and Lawrence is a great wrestler. And as we learned in the show, he trains the Team Blackhouse. His record's only 3-0. He's 22 years old. People are thinking, oh, he's a young buck, he doesn't know anything. What most people don't know is that at age 19, he was a 6-time national kickboxing champion. And a 2-time Golden Gloves champion. Like, he did, I think he had like 160 wins, 170 wins, something like that. He's just not a nobody kid who's just starting at the He's been doing this since he was 12. He's a champion in 7 years. Back at 19, he's currently, I think, 20 or 22, I think.
Yeah.
He has nowhere to go but up. And so I think Lawrence is going to destroy Kofor. I think this is going to be close.
Yeah, I think Kofor is very susceptible to the counter right, and I think Justin being an expert in the stand-up, he can just execute that perfectly, and he has a very Taekwondo style, and I kind of like that, see all those fancy kicks and all that stuff, and I think he's gonna just pick him apart.
Kofor can't hang with him on the feet.
Yeah,
no way.
yeah. Now the next fight, of course, Michael Chiesa versus Al Aquinta. Who do you have?
I have Al Aquinta, believe it or not. Chiesa, let me explain this. Chiesa has probably the sloppiest stand-up in open fighter history. Decent wrestling. But that guy doesn't stop. That's just it. He's probably the most subpar fighter. No, I've seen worse, but he's definitely one of the lowest rated fighters in Ultimate Fighter history. But he made it to the final totally unharmed. That guy does not quit. Pushes opponents to the next round. And, he gets the W, whether it's decision or really on him. Lately, he's finished all his opponents. He's TKO'd him by ground and pound.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed. But Al Aquinta, I've had my eye on him from the beginning when he said he trained with Matt Serra, so he told me he had a good ground game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have that much to fear of Chiesa.
Yeah. But actually talking about Matt Serra, he's not retired officially, but he said that he's all of his eggs right now are in Alcanta's basket. So, but I'm going with Mike, just because I think Mike can take him down and submit him. But
So we have a different pick?
yeah, we finally do have a different pick. I have Mike winning.
Finally have a different pick.
Yeah. So again, this fight I wouldn't bet on it just because we have different picks. But I don't know. It's gonna be a fun fight to watch, definitely.
I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully Al can finish it soon, because if it goes later and later, Chiesa gets better and better.
Yeah. And then of course the main event of the night: Jake Ellenberger versus Martin Kampmann. I mean,
Juggernaut versus the Hitman.
yeah. I mean, honestly, in this fight, I don't even think Martin Kampmann should be in this fight. I mean, he did beat who did he fight last? I forget his name.
You thought Thiago Alves.
Oh yeah, Thiago Alves. But up until that that takedown that he got and that choke, he was losing the fight. And I think with Jake Ellenberger, he's just gonna destroy Martin Kampmann everywhere basically.
I definitely believe Martin Kampmann is top 10 welterweight in the world, but I don't think he's top 5 as Jake Ellenberger is.
Yeah.
He's got the heavy hands, which Martin Kampmann struggles with, and he's got good wrestling to prevent Kampmann's takedown.
Mhm.
So I really don't see this happening. Martin Kampmann, Jake Ellenberger is the first guy to finish Jake Shields in 12 years. I mean, he's got
Yeah.
crazy power.
Yeah, that's
His only loss in the UFC is by decision to Carlos Condit. He doesn't quit, ever.
even that was a sketchy decision too. I mean, a lot of people disagree with that one, and a lot of people don't know that Jake actually, I believe he came in on short notice also for that fight. So
I think, he did.
yeah, so that fight, it's his only loss, but I mean, it's not really, it wasn't like a dominating loss. You know what I'm saying?
Also, fun fact, both guys fought Jake Shields and Diego Sanchez back-to-back, and in my opinion, beat them both. I think Martin Kampmann, that's closer with Diego Sanchez, but if you watch the Jake Shields and Kampmann fight, Kampmann beat Jake Shields that night. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, but
That's my top 10 guys. But also, Jake Ellenberger coming in as a favorite, negative 225, Kampmann's a plus 185. I'm going to go ahead and say don't bet on it.
so you're not betting that fight.
I'm not betting that fight.
All right. So
I'll
what?
go for Ellenberger.
All right. So what fights are you betting on this card actually?
I'm going to go for Oliveira and Brookins. I'm going to go for Brookins for the win. And I'm not quite sure how the setup I'm going to do it. This will be my last bet before I go to Alaska.
Yeah.
And I haven't, for the still waiting for the other lines to open up if they do. It's taking forever. And
Yeah.
who else was I going to forget? Cristiano Marcelo, if there's a line on him, I definitely throw down on him.
Yeah. Yes.
And it depends where the other lines are. Right now, Justin Lawrence not looking so good because it's definitely going to heavily favor him.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
let's see what the picks come out. We'll discuss it. Folks, guys, follow us on Twitter at MaddDogg Miller and Busy Boy 121 when the picks come, when the lines come out. We'll discuss them and we'll talk fight.
Exactly. You can follow us. You can follow our personal accounts, and then you can also follow our joint account, which is the Sixth Round PC for podcast, and also subscribe to YouTube. And I guess this is your last show until you come back, correct?
Well, I'm going to post one more video here in the next couple of days for future picks. It's basically a couple of the lines that are out. These are all
Okay.
The lines that are currently out, there's not many available. But for UFC on Fox, for UFC on FX3, through UFC 151, I'm going to give out a couple of fights that I have my eye on, and the odds are good. And that'll be my last video until I come back in September.
All right, man. Sounds great. Well, it's always good, doing this show with you, and we'll definitely looking for that video. So, everybody,
Strange for us to finally have a card where we agree so much.
yeah, hopefully all of our picks are correct. Of course we disagree on the TUF finale, but hopefully we're like what is that, 11-1, I think, if we are.
Yeah, well, if they, I think right now there's only 9.
9?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think there's
9?
10 fights.
Okay, so 9-1 we would end up, but that would be an amazing card, especially for your last official show and then your other video. So,
Yeah.
all right, man. We'll have yeah. All right. So then, have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time.